Do you want to become unstoppable in your field? I promise you, it's not just luck. It all comes down to this one thing. Your why. Your why is the reason you get up every day. It's the driving force behind everything you do. It's what pushes you when things get tough, and it keeps you focused when distractions come your way. When you have a clear why, you're not just going through the motion. You have a purpose, a reason to push through even in your darkest moment. All of the greats had a why. Nelson Mandela, Michael Jordan, Elon Musk, Madam C.J. Walker, Serena Williams, and one of my personal favorites, Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant's why was rooted in his obsession to become the greatest of all time. He had a relentless desire to push the boundaries of what was possible on the court. For him, it was less about winning championships and more about mastering his craft and inspiring others. He wanted to leave a legacy of excellence. His commitment to his purpose pushed him to outwork his peers and elevate his game every time, even when failure came up. He was determined to be the best version of himself. And whenever shit hit the fan, he looked at it as an opportunity for growth. He was focused on the bigger picture, and all the things that made him feel weak were covered by his passion. Now let's be real, it can be hard to stay motivated, which is why we talked about discipline in the last video. But if you don't have passion backing you, you're gonna get real tired of being disciplined. Now, as y'all see, I've been taking my health a lot more seriously. And the reason why I can stay disciplined with it is because I have passion inside of me that's fueling me. I don't always feel like eating healthy. I don't always feel like working out. It's become a second nature to me because of the passion I have inside. We all face defining moments that show us who we really are. And for me, it was January 1st, 2024. It was not too long after Happy New Year's. I was walking across the street with my dad, and I felt God push me back one step, and I watched a car fly right by me. And as I was regaining myself, trying to understand what just happened, I heard a loud boom. And when I looked over, I saw my dad flying, like literally flying and landing on the ground. He had been struck by a different car. When I was running to get help, my chest and my heart was burning so bad. Like I couldn't even run the whole time. It was terrible. Every breath I took felt like a struggle. I'm sure it was mixed with the adrenaline and everything that was going on, but I couldn't breathe. And as I ran, I realized it wasn't about me being out of shape or anything like that, but it was more of a wake-up call. That moment was very traumatizing and terrifying for me, but it showed me what I needed to work on. Because I'm generally a protective person, but in that moment, I felt so small. I felt so helpless. Like I didn't know what to do. It was a lot. And as I was running, I had remembered like a few weeks before that happened, I had a dream about me running down that same street. And it showed me if I would have started running then or working out then, when that happened, I probably could have ran down that street. For real. But the lack of being prepared is what created my why. So when unfortunate things happen, you have to see, what is this calling you to focus on? Once I got back down the street, I tried to help my dad, but seeing his unconscious body just showed me like life is really short. Like I felt a fear that I had never experienced in my life. It was like time slowed down, and in that instant, everything became so clear about how fragile life is. Like you could literally be living one second and dead the next, which is why I go hard for everything I stand for. Like I come on here and some people say, you know what I'm saying, I be preaching and spitting and stuff like that, but I really just be telling y'all what I feel called to talk about. Like even me telling y'all about this happened 7 months ago. I really don't even like talking about it too much, so I'm not gonna go too deep. Maybe one day, but that day not today. But I realized how quickly everything could change, and that being healthy is not just about you being healthy, but it's about you being healthy for everybody around. You gotta be strong for the people you love. And when situations like that happen, you want to be able to, okay, I can run down the street and get help. I know CPR or something like that. So that fear, it pushed me to take control of my life in a way that I never had before. I have found my why. So I started focusing on not only my physical health, but my mental health, so I could become the best version of myself Not just for me, but for the people around. I learned that life is a gift that can be taken away at any second, literally any second. And that's why you have to do your best every time you wake up. You don't have a choice. And look, we all face those dark times, but use those moments to be a catalyst for positive change. Because when you're at your lowest, your why can be what guides you through. You might not always feel motivated, and that's okay, but you got to remember that purpose. So whatever you're going through, find your why and allow it to push you forward. I could have just broke down and stopped with everything I was doing, but y'all ain't even know that happened. Because I got that fire inside of me, bro. I got that fire inside of me, bro. So in those moments of fear or uncertainty, anxiety, use those moments to find your true strength. Because whatever happens to you, it's not meant to destroy you. It's not meant to hurt you or break you down. It's meant to teach you. Everything is to teach. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. So ask yourself, what is your why? What's that one thing that keeps you going? Make sure you don't get stuck in them dark situations. Use that to transmute you into a whole new person. And before you click the next video, take a moment to really reflect on your share why in the comments below. And let's inspire each other to live with purpose. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all on the next one.